Hi, I'm Jim with Pour the Juice, and in this video, we're going to be drinking some 1792 Sweet Wheat. Um, this is actually a bottle I've never tried before, believe it or not. I do love me some 1792. The small batch is great for the price. Full proof is fantastic, also for that price. And the full proof picks are some of my absolute favorite bottles that I own for pretty close to 50 or 60 bucks MSRP. I've straight away from buying the sweet wheat or buying the 12 year because of these secondary prices on those. I've seen both listed for about $120, and I just could never make the jump for it. It didn't make sense for me. I always like a higher proof in my whiskeys usually, and with the full proofs, I feel like I was always getting the best available whiskey from them for 50 bucks. So it didn't make too much sense for me to more than double that price to get their sweet wheat or the 12 year. Because, like I said, proof matters to me usually more than age does. You know, age can equate to a great whiskey, but for me, proof equates to um, a more condensed flavor, and that's usually what I'm looking for. But I did find this not too long ago for about 70 bucks. Um, so yeah, figured I'll grab it, give it a try. I'll let you know what I think of it in 2025. Give ourselves a nice pour there. In case you didn't know, 1792 is now made by Sazerac, the Barton product, but now it's made by Saz, which is probably why you're seeing more of it. And before I get too much into it, I do want to read the back of the bottle, just in case you haven't been able to see one yet. The back of the bottle just says crafted with sweet and delicate wheat instead of the more traditional rye. So that's the main difference here is they substitute the wheat for the rye in their main recipe. This bourbon is quite distinctive from most. The soft wheat delivers a subtle and smooth taste with gentle layers of flavor. Each sip expresses a harmony of sweetness and dryness. Enjoy this perfectly balanced flavor that will entice your senses. Marketing team is on point there. Sweetness and dryness. It smells like 1792. Maybe sweeter 1792. I don't know the actual proof on a regular 1792, but this is at 91.2 proof. Hmm. Smells nice. Smells caramelly. I would say if it was any sort of fruit, I would say a stone fruit, maybe a pear, maybe some sort of apple. I was going to say caramel apple, but it's not appley enough. Like some Blantons I try are very, very appley. This isn't like that. Smells good though. I'd say it's more candy sweetness. Yeah, definitely a candy sweetness. What candy is that? Hmm. I don't know. Let's taste it. Nice. Smooth. And everybody hates that word with whiskey, but it is. It's fairly velvety, easy drinking. I feel like I could chug this bottle. Um, oh, my entire apartment just shook. Yeah, I don't know as far as any flavors to get out of it. Definitely caramel. Caramel's the biggest one. I get a little bit of fruit on there, and there is a funk. Like I mentioned in my last video that a lot of people talk about funk with Weller or any other weeded whiskeys. I tend to not get any funk, but in this I kind of do. I do get a little bit, not in a bad way, but there is like an earthiness that slips in with the sweetness. It's good. It's not my favorite 90 proof whiskey. It's not my, it's good. It has a lot of flavor to it for a 90 proof. It's not blowing my socks off. I don't feel like I need a backup of this, but I am glad I have it. I'd love to do maybe a weeder blind with some other weeders around the same proof point and just see where they come out. I was thinking about bringing in my Weller Antique 107 to this video and doing a side by side, but it's too much of a proof difference to me. I don't think it would be gracious enough to the 1792 sweet wheat. But yeah, maybe I can figure something else out, and down the road a little bit, we'll try this compared to a few other weeders. Until then, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. Let me know if you've had this before and if you like it, or any other weeder that you would suggest I go out and buy. I've had Bardstown. That might be my favorite right now. But yeah, cheers.